Got it. Hi, welcome to Alarm Wraps. My name is Randy Miller, and what you're seeing right here is a full-service mini fridge wrap. What they ordered was just a regular Icebox, and they wanted to do is they want to put their own saying right there. So they gave me this font right here, or the saying. Not sure what it says, but I think it's something about park. And but what we're going to do is I got a Frigidaire, a 1.6 cubic mini fridge, and that's what they wanted to order. So what we did is we made a custom buy page on the website, the armwraps.com website, and we set this up and everything. And so they wanted a full service. This is actually the second one mini fridge they got. And on all the prints we print on, there's going to be two little markers that indicates the corners of the doors here and here. And also we cut the backing right here and get it all ready and prepped out for you or for me to install. And also same thing right here, here and here. It indicates the corners of this unit right here. So if you don't want the full service, you just want the prints itself, you just you go to the armwraps.com website, order that. What we need, if you want to install it yourself, we need the depth, not including the door, but the depth, 18 inches by 18.5 inches by 18.5 inches right here for prime example. And also for the door, if it has some kind of lip, just what you're seeing right here, a lip here and lip here. So I need actually the measurements from here to here and just the width. I'm going to add 2 inches on the side. So that's the most important thing. I'm going to show you how to cut around here and around here. Okay, so let's go to it. What I like to do is I like to hit the body first. And I'm going to get a little closer for you guys so you can actually see everything. And sorry about the jitteriness. I just gotta keep it real. Get you out of the way. There you go. Sorry about that. And then also, when I do these videos, I just like to show the customer, the good customer service. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring this a little higher so you can actually see. Oops. There. Okay. So I'm going to use the architectural finish squeegees, also a knife. So when you order just the vinyl itself, you're going to get a squeegee, kind of like that, and a knife, so it's for easier to install. So as you can see, I'm going to take that what I call tacking it on strip off, and I'm going to actually I'm going to use my thumb. I can tell where the edges are at, and I'm going to pinch it. So this is exactly the reason why I use these markers. Oops. There it goes. And then I just tack it on. So now I know exactly it's going to overlap here, overlap here, overlap here. So, and I always add about an inch or two on the front and back. Also about a half inch or to an inch on the bottom right here of this subject. So next, what I like to do, so hopefully it's not in your way. I'm going to hit the top part first. And you can see how easy this is to do. And granted, I'm a professional installer, but also it's not that hard to install. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my hand down here, hold it kind of taut, and I'm just going to use my thumb to start out. And so I go at about 2 inches down. Now I'm going to use my arrow, and I'm going to just kind of follow the arrow all the way down. And all my squeegees that we make, even the free ones that we send out for these guys, I always have these arrows right here just to show people you need to have a 30-degree angle to follow the arrows. And this right, see the arrows going this way? You can see that. Let me get a little closer shot. There. Okay. Again, I'm just going to take the, it's just a small unit. I just take the whole vinyl off. You can do that. Take your thumb. And then follow the arrows. If you can see the arrows, I'm trying to get out of the way. And this is printed on a matte sheen vinyl. It has air release vinyl. And if you looked at the mini fridge, it has texture to it. So, and I get questions every once in a while. I say, hey, I have a texture vinyl or a texture fridge. Will these vinyls stick on this? Yeah, you can. It'll definitely stick on these. Okay, let me scoot back a little bit so you can see everything. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath and go right in the corner. I'm going to cut straight out. And why I say the back is just as important as the front. And if you're looking for something like this, you can just, if you want just one mini fridge or hundreds, okay, let me know. And we can kind of give you the price and everything. So on this one, full service, I need to know what kind of mini fridge you want, how many you want. Do you have the graphics, or do you want to use some of my graphics on the website? Like, for instance, the prime example is just they just wanted the Icebox on here with just a custom saying on the front, and I can do that. What I normally do is I take a screenshot in Photoshop, show you before we print it out, and say, hey, this looks good, and he's, yep, it's okay. So normally what we do is we order the mini fridge. It can from Best Buy, Home Depot, anywhere basically, and Walmart. And then I tell you when the mini fridges will be arriving, and then installing it and everything. And I always ask if it's okay to do the video, if it's a business and stuff like that. And the majority of the time they say, yeah, that's fine. Sometimes they say no, let's just keep it quiet, and kind of go from there. And that's not a big deal. I honestly, truly, I don't mind not doing a video for them. But sometimes I actually do a video, but I leave it private on my YouTube channel, and then I just share it. It's just a little customer service. That's all it is. And at the end of the job, I use the Bonjoro app, and what it is, it's an email video app. And it just goes directly to them. It's a private one. And I say, hey, this is all done. What do you think? Do you add anything else, or minus anything else, or do you see anything that's out of the ordinary that I haven't caught? And I take pictures too, and I email the pictures. Okay, next. Let me put this away. And I just like to take everything off. It's just a lot easier installing it. And that applies to, where's the other hole at? Oh, there's right there. Okay. Make sure it's all nice and lined up. Okay. Oops, no one. Okay, now we're going to do the doors. Let me get a little further in and closer. Actually, the sun is really, the windows. There, that looks good. Okay. Now, again, I got the strip right here. I put markers on here so I know exactly where the corners are at. So it's perfectly lined up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these corners up. I'm just going to be just a little shy up high, if I can do it. Alright, there you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it on. Ding! Just use my one little hand. Okay, and then straight down. So I double check everything. I can kind of feel where the other lip is at. Looks like it's pretty straight. Yep. And that's pretty straight. Goes up. I'm not covering the emblem. Okay, it goes wraps around. It wraps around. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll pull it off. And I just like to have like a 30-degree angle, or just barely going over. Not touching, but there you go. So that's how I'm kind of doing it right this way. Okay, same thing. Pull it right here. And just kind of just walk it this way. I'm trying to make it, I know I make it look easy, and to me it's really easy. I'm going to use my thumb right now. I'm going to use my fingernail. Get as close as you can. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to relieve the corners. So it's going to go right here and go up. I'm not going to go into the plastic sheet. I'm kind of pinching it and then lifting up. Same thing down here. So that kind of relieves the pressure around the edges, and you can kind of work around these edges. There you go. Trying to get out of the way so you can actually see everything. On this, you can just use your thumb. You don't need your squeegee or anything. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to get right up to the edge. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm gonna put my knife right here on the edge right here, and I'm gonna actually go straight evenly down. And then I'm just gonna fold it in a little bit. Okay, let's go over here real quick. We'll do the same thing. Kind of walking it in. Use my fingernail, or you can use a squeegee to get in there. Walk the cut. Same thing. Put my knife against the body. Kind of work my way down. There you go. Tuck it in around the side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the door and put it underneath the strip. Okay. Now for the top part. Hopefully I'm not there. And just use your fingernail or something, not sharp, but sharp enough to get right in those grooves. Just do it a couple times. Now just kind of take your knife and take your time. like I said, if you guys don't want to feel comfortable doing this, you can do full service. And I just need what image you want. If you don't have an image, and what kind of mini fridge you want, or refrigerator. And that is that. Okay, if you got any comments or questions, comment down below. Go to my rmwraps.com website, go to full service, and you can see something like this. Definitely check it out. Let me get everything set up again. Okay. That is that. Oh, and I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in the back right here. So a little fine tuning things. Oh, so another thing is if we're just going to ship just one unit, we like to use what I call foam board. You can go to Home Depot and it's 1-inch foam board, but we're going to actually foam board the box up and everything. So when we're shipping it, it's a lot less chance of them damaging the sides and the front and back. But every once in a while, they just throw these mini fridges, and sometimes they get dented no matter how hard we try to prevent it. But we try our best to wrap it up, ship it to you. And then when you, another note is if you receive the box and the box looks damaged, unopen it right in front of them. And if it's been damaged, reject it. And then it'll be shipped back, and then we're going to put a claim into it. And we just have to wait for the claim to follow through, and then we can do, we only provide the mini fridge. So if it gets damaged, we got to pay for the service again, for the print and installing. From that, we don't do anything else other than that. If you got any questions, comment down below. You can always contact me at 208-696-1180. Email me at rmwraps@gmail.com. And you can see other projects that we've done on the rmwraps website. You go to the top right hand corner, you see that. Customers and projects is an average people doing these. And then customers projects is what projects, some of these we've posted on the website and everything. So other than that, thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I got more stuff coming and kind of go from there. All right, thanks.